Hello? I'm gonna turn the TV off. Okay, it's still not off. Alright. Hi, my name is Bailey and welcome to my channel. So, I have a little bit of a fable about myself to tell you before this vlog. So basically, I made my great debut back into YouTube after like a month or so hiatus. Nobody cares, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. But yeah, so I posted a video, I think it was like something, I don't know. And then I filmed a book haul and filmed like half of a vlog that I was super proud of, and I edited both of these things like fully up until the point. Like the vlog I was editing as I filmed stuff just to make sure it was, you know, easy to handle rather than editing everything at the end. And then, so I have two computers. I have my school computer that the school gives to me, and I also have my laptop that I just have. And my laptop that is my personal laptop that I edit on, it just gave up. And it's like a new laptop. I had to replace my other one because it was just like, it was broken as well. So I replaced it, and now that one has decided to just give up. One day it died, like a laptop does. And so I plugged it in, I charged it for about a day, and I went to turn on, you know when you have that black screen with the Apple sign in the middle of it? And then like a white bar kind of like fills up at the bottom? Yeah. So it's doing that, but it only goes up to like a quarter and then just like gives up. So my laptop just won't turn on. And it has all of my videos that were supposed to go up, which is frustrating, and I need to go to Apple to fix that. But I thought in the meantime, I would film a new vlog. Whenever I get my laptop working again, I'm going to post that vlog and post that video most likely, just because I edited them fully and I liked them. So whenever, like if they ever do get posted, I'll link them in the cards or in the description. But yeah, this is a vlog, so welcome. I'm super stressed right now too. This like last week was a decent week for me, like educationally. I took 2 unit tests. One of them was super good and one of them was like decent. And then I took a unit test today and I'm not happy with it. Basically in life there's always a balance, and last week was good, so this week's gonna have to suck. It's called balance, friends. I'm 3 worksheets late on math right now, so I'm not doing well. But so I have to catch up on that stuff. Reading though, I should have grabbed my books before I started filming. I'll be back. Okay, so I talked about this briefly in that vlog I filmed that I can't post, great. But I'm currently reading Shatter Me by Tahar Mafi. I'm reading the audiobook / physically reading it, because like whenever I have the chance to physically read in class and I can't audiobook it, I just physically read it. So yeah, I'm about like 50 pages in, nothing impressive. And if you're one of those people who are in the Shatter Me read along, I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be doing this thing called the Shatter Me read along. Basically, we're reading all the Shatter Me books in preparation for the new book that's coming out. I've never read this series, so I wanted to like, you know, catch up. And then in September, I literally read nothing. I just started grade 11 and that's been really stressful, and I just wasn't in the mood to read. Like I had a lot of stuff going on, because I don't know if you know this, grade 11 is a very busy year. So that's been really stressful, but I'm trying to get back into reading. And yeah, I'm reading this. I'm supposed to be on Unravel Me this month, but my plan is to finish this and finish Unravel Me either like by the end of this month or like in the beginning of November, and then move on to the next book. So I'm behind, but I'm working on it. I'm sorry guys if you're part of the Shatter Me thing and you're watching this. I'm sorry, I'm trying. But yeah, thoughts on this so far is that it's like, I don't really love flowery writing. It's not my thing, and Tahar Mafi has very flowery writing. So that's been a little bit of a learning curve. It's not bad. Like I like the writing, but it's not my cup of tea generally. I kind of just get fed up with flowery writing. I'm just like, get to the point. So it's not fully on my nerves yet, but I could see it getting on my nerves. But I'm enjoying it so far. Yeah, I'm excited to see what everybody loves about this series. I know a bunch of spoilers about the series generally and about the new books. Sorry, that thing's like bouncing on that. It's probably annoying. But yeah, and I know a few plot points that I'm not gonna like. I already know I'm not gonna like them later on in like the second series. But we're not there yet to judge them fully. But I just kind of can feel that like I'm not gonna love this series. But I feel like I'm gonna enjoy it enough. I've heard just generally the first series or the first trilogy is better. But you know what? We'll wait until we get there to form a full opinion. Got it? But yeah, this is what we're currently working on. I'm actually reading a lot of things currently. Just nothing has fully gripped me, you know what I mean? Like, I've been in a big-ass slump, and nothing's fully gotten my attention. So we're pushing through Shatter Me currently, 50 pages in. Super good. And, yeah, I want to finish this by the end of the week, but I'm not sure. My mom and my brother, so my parents are, like, separated, and my mom and my brother live with me. My dad doesn't live with us. That's what I'm trying to say. And my mom and my brother went off to a competition, and so I'm home alone for the next, like, 4 days, which is, you know, it's fun, but also inconvenient for me, but you know what, it's fine. So yeah, I'm home alone, so I'm gonna probably get a lot of, like, I don't know, me time, because I only have me and my dogs. They're over there. But yeah, I hope to get a lot of reading done, which is the goal. But I also need to get a lot of schoolwork done, which is not fun. I look crusty as shit right now. I'm so sorry. I burnt my, like, under eyes with makeup remover because I have really sensitive skin. I just, like, scrubbed at it, and that was not a good idea. So we're struggling in all aspects right now, but we're trying to make it through it. So yeah, this is a vlog. Welcome. Hello again. Hello. This is one of my puppies. Her name is Remy. We are going to be going on a walk. I'm actually gonna go to Indigo, but I'm also going to go get food because gotta feed myself and my animals. I was feeling like picking up Unravel Me and the novella bind-up of the books between Shatter Me and Unravel Me, and then Unravel Me and Ignite Me. Just because I want to have them ready for when I finish Shatter Me. I'm sorry, these eye bags, I don't sleep. Grade 11 is really taking a toll out of me. Wait until university just really ruins my life. But yeah, that's what's up. I really look gross and I'm really sad about it. It's fine. Did we just go for a walk? We did, didn't we? That's good, girl. Hi, guys. Here, I'll angle myself this way. Hi! So I just went for a walk. I went to Indigo with my puppers, and I bought books, so I thought I'd do a little haul for you right now. Side note, I also listened to a bit of Shatter Me, and when I say a bit, I mean, like, just a bit. I was on page 40-something, and now I'm on page, like, 63. So, not a lot. The reason being is that I was charging my phone for a bit of it, and, you know, with these phones, you can't play music with, like, plug-in headphones at the same time as charging it, because, you know, there's no headphone jack, so, I mean, like, great. But, yeah, so then I listened to it for a bit, and then I was walking home, and it was super dark, so I was on the phone with my friend, so, like, you know, not be focusing on the darkness and the danger. So yeah, reading this, I was complaining earlier to some people. I don't know if I fully complained to you about how I wasn't really liking it because I wasn't really enjoying the writing too much. I just, like, I don't know, like, I did not like the writing, but I was just like, you know, this is kind of boring and the writing's very flowery, whatever. So I officially passed where I read up to the last time I tried to read this and, like, DNF'd it, which, not very good, clearly, because I'm on page 63, and I clearly DNF'd it before then. So we've surpassed what past Bailey read. And I am enjoying this more now, even though it's, like, a few chapters later, but, some, like, plot things, / like, characters that I know are going to come to play, are around, and there was, like, this, like, plot twist. I'm saying that even though, like, you know, if you're 50 pages in, it's not really a plot twist. But, like, I don't know, something was revealed that was, like, I thought was, like, cool. This is all really shitty descriptions. I'm so sorry. But, yeah, I'm actually really interested in where this is going in this book. And so, yeah, that's what's up with this guy. I got Unravel Me, like I said I would get, clearly, the sequel to Shatter Me. I mean, how many book series have humongous eyes on them? Not many. Actually, probably a lot of them, but, like, this specific guy, no, sis, this is just this series. But yeah, Unravel Me is the sequel to Shatter Me, if you didn't know. Did I ever give you a synopsis for Shatter Me? I didn't, did I? Okay. Shatter Me follows Juliet, and she's got this lethal touch, and she's been in this insane asylum, or, like, insane asylum, but she's not
fuck this shit, I'm out.
Her for, I think, a year or two, and yeah, it follows her, and then this dude named Adam, who she knows from her past, gets put in the same cell as her, and basically that's, like, the kickoff. So yeah, there's a synopsis. Sorry, you've probably already read this or, like, know the synopsis of this because it's just, like, a booktube favorite, so, and it's old, so great. Anyway, this is the sequel. I think this one is pretty, but I don't know which one I like. I don't know which book in the series I like the best, because this one I really like. I don't know, I love it, but also, like, this one's really nice, but I don't know if I like this one better. I can't tell. So, something I noticed, so I bought this book a few years ago, and it's, like, kind of small, right? And then I went to Indigo, and every time I see it there, it's, like, about the size of Unravel Me. And this one is smaller than Unravel Me. I don't know if you can really tell. And I was wondering why my copy of Shatter Me is so much smaller than the Shatter Me's that they're selling now. And I realized it's because the novella is at the back of the new ones. Like, there's a novella at the back of this one, and there's a novella at the back of the other copies of Shatter Me that they're selling now. So I was like, damn, that's annoying. Because I don't want to rebuy, like, a paperback copy of Shatter Me just for that novella. So, a little frustrating. So I actually got the novella bind up because I want to have the whole series in, like, paperback. And there's the 2 novellas of the first trilogy in here. What are they called? Destroy Me and Fracture Me. And so I was like, if I can have the paperback novella in Shatter Me, I'll just buy the paperback anyway because I want to collect the series. So, and then the last thing I got was A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickinson. Or Charles Dickens, not Dickinson. Sorry about that. So basically this book is, like, centered around the French Revolution, which, if you didn't know, which you wouldn't know, I'm taking social this semester, and we just finished our French Revolution unit, so technically reading this wouldn't actually help me in this class. I guess for the final, but, like, right now it wouldn't really help too much. But we just finished our French Revolution unit, and I really, really enjoyed it. Like, the French Revolution is very interesting to me, and so I was like, ooh, I want to try this out, because, you know, it's a classic, want to try and read a classic, but also, like, I already like the concept of the French Revolution. I feel like reading this now, knowing all about the French Revolution, like, the events wouldn't really go over my head as much as I feel like it would if I didn't know about the French Revolution, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I thought I would buy this guy and give her a go at some point because I really like the French Revolution and I feel like I'm knowledgeable in the topic now, so it would be, like, easier to read because I understand the time frame of this book and the events that would be going around. Because, like, for example, in the description, it follows Alexandre, who was a captive in the Paris prison called the Bastille, and he gets released from the Bastille when the revolutionaries basically come and overthrow the Bastille and tear it down. Here's a little history lesson, and that's a big thing that we talked about in our unit. So it was really cool to read that in the description and actually know what that was about and know what was going on, as opposed to before I took this class and I wouldn't know. So if any of that roundabout kind of nerd shit made sense, I really like the French Revolution, and I feel like I would enjoy this book now and would be able to read it and enjoy a classic maybe now because I understand the topic. So, cool. I need to do some homework because I'm totally F-U-C-K-E-D. I don't actually have a problem swearing, but I don't know. I've been trying to cut down on swearing in general life, but that's not very easy. I don't know, I swear a lot. Guess what I've discovered? I'll change the angle. We're doing quality angles from now on. Not really, but I'll try and improve it. Still bad. The lighting is always horrible, which is fine. Hello. This lighting is really bad, I'm sorry. But I needed to update you because I've been reading. So, Shatter Me. I'm about 50% in. I think I have like 10 pages before I'm officially 50% in. But here's the thing. Yesterday I was on page like 60 something, and today I'm on page like 159. I don't read that much in a day normally, and I do intend to get to officially halfway and probably beyond today, but I love this book. I know I'm like late to the trend, but I love it. At the beginning, like the first 50 pages, I was like, oh, this is so boring. Like, the writing is just too much. I love it now. I'm converted. I am in love with this book. The writing is so easy to fly through and also like super fun to read. And I'm gonna start annotating it. I just haven't had my supplies with me, so I'm gonna start doing it. I don't know if you can see this, but I've been like tabbing the top of pages that I want to annotate. And it's pretty much like every page since this one page where I was like, I gotta start annotating this bitch because I love it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this, and I'm like basically halfway, as you can see, and I need Ava, my friend, if you didn't know, to read this because I need to discuss this with her because I love this book so much. I'm in love. Warner is amazing, and Juliet is finally like, you know, being less like timid and sad and like becoming I don't know, more of like a boss bitch, you know what I mean? And I love it. And I know the results of the series generally, but I'm like trying to fill in how we're getting there because I'm confused. And I'm having such a good time. I know the results of the love triangle, but I'm also like, how do we get there? I love this book. I love it so much. And yeah. For example, Laini Taylor's writing and I do not mix. I had DNF Strange the Dreamer. It's just too much for me. This is like the perfect blend of like flowery lyrical writing and like getting to the point. And I love it. Like Tahar Mafi got me enchanted. And I've got so many things to annotate, as you can see by all these like tabs I've left for myself. So I'm gonna go through and annotate up to the point where I am so that's not like that much of a daunting task, but I love this. And yeah, I wanna keep reading it. So I'm gonna leave you. Hello. So back at it with the horrible angles. First off, it's like 12 and I have to do my homework still. Let's do tomorrow. It's 11:45. We're still doing okay. We still have time, folks. Hope is not lost. This thing is literally like a blanket that you can button onto yourself and it's like my favorite thing. I don't know why I keep doing these angles that like I'm not in the frame for. I should fix that. Okay, that's a better angle. I'm more so in the frame, which is good. So I just went through and annotated all the pages I had like dog-eared to tell my future self to annotate that. And it's all between page like 80 and 150. So it's just this one segment of the book that's annotated. So I need to go through at some point and annotate the first 80 pages. Because it looks a little weird right now. But yeah, it's a bit dense because I have a lot of thoughts. But yeah, I'm really liking this book and I'm going to have to leave you there for now because I have a lot of homework to do. And I'm a dumb bitch and didn't do that earlier. So I have to do that now. But all I want to do is read this book. This is what always happens to me. I get into the biggest... That was not a good sentence. I get into the biggest reading moods when I have the most shit to do. It's called procrastination, and it hurts. Hello, my friends. It's me again. I don't have a reading update, but I was just thinking, I need to film some montage footage, because I haven't yet. And you know what I need to do for like a hot second? Mathematics and chemistry. So I was like, it's not reading content, but like school content. I'm gonna do a montage of me doing homework. Enjoy! So I'm about to get my hair done and I'm trying to do something kind of extreme. So this is the last my hair will look like this and I'll come back to you when it's done. I'm scared, I'm nervous, but like excited, nerve-sighted. So we're done. Not too extreme, but we dyed over the light pieces with pink. So now it is pink and I'm really excited. Hello, first off, I showed you in the mirror in a little clip, but I did dye my hair. So basically the parts of my hair that were already lightened, we just dyed over with pink and I'm really liking it because I've always wanted to have my hair pink. So, you know, this is like a little bit of like a, you know, first try into having pink hair because it's just, it really is just the bottoms and where it was lighter. So yeah, I actually really like it because I've been wanting to get my hair to be dark again after lighting it a lot. So I feel like my hair is still very dark, but I get to have kind of like the pink ends. But you know something that's really sad is that at some point, like, because color in your hair really like fades fast. And I don't want it to fade. And every time you wash it, it fades. And it's really sad. But yeah, I'm really liking it. Yay. So yeah, that's a life update. I'm going to tie my hair back and make my face look like an egg for a bit because I'm going to do my makeup and update you on what I've read. Okay. Here's my extremely dirty beauty blender. Let's go. So, a few updates. I've actually read a thing. So I finished Shatter Me by Tahar Mafi, finally, and I gave it 3.5 stars. I I really enjoyed this. I'm probably gonna end up just talking about the books or just doing makeup, I don't know, but I really enjoyed this. I only annotated so I didn't annotate the first 80 pages because I wasn't annotating at the time, so I gotta go back and annotate those at some point. But I really enjoyed this. But the thing is, and I'm gonna bring Shadow and Bone into this for a second, whenever I read a book that was published in 2012, it's interesting because you can really tell the tropes and you're like, ooh, what was good back then? Because I know that a lot of people love these books and I love this series, which I don't think you shouldn't love it. I liked this book and I'm going to continue with the series, but it's very clear the tropes. And back to Shadow and Bone, this book and Shadow and Bone, which were published in the same year, are very similar. Girl with special ability, love triangle, broody, psychotic, one side of the triangle, and then the person you know from your past, your childhood friend who's just so innocent and great. It's the same. The love triangle especially, you can see there's the broody psychotic bad boy, and then there's the guy from your past that you have unrequited feelings for, and it's the same book, but not, I don't know which one I liked better. I don't know why I'm comparing it to Shadow and Bone, probably because they're very similar. But I liked Juliet better than I liked Alina, so yeah. I think I rated this one higher, and I really enjoyed this. After about the 50-page mark, because up to the 50-page mark I was like, the writing is a little bit too much for me, and it's a little boring, Juliet's kind of annoying. Once you hit the 80-ish page mark, you kind of get into the action, and I really enjoyed this book. I think that it's pretty fast-paced to get through. So I thought generally this book wasn't too cringy, but then there'd be this cringe-ass line that would come through, and it was so annoying. The romance. Oh god, okay, this book is very based in romance, and I didn't realize it was gonna be that much, but I hated it. Both sides. So I really like Warner, but in this book, he shouldn't have any feelings for Juliet other than, infatuation. And even Adam. I hate Adam. Mostly because there's a lot of tossing around of the word I love you, or the words I love you, and I'll die for you, and I hate it. It's so fucking annoying. For example, Adam and Juliet know each other from, their childhood, and Adam is he's I've been in love with you since this time, even though they never spoke as children. So this is, from afar, and I don't doubt that you can fall in love or really like someone from afar, but you haven't seen each other in years. You are not in love with them this quickly. And it's so annoying, and they're like, I'll die for you, I'll do anything for you, I love you so much, and I'm like, no you don't. And I feel like we all know, I'm gonna spoil things right now, I'm sorry, but in this book, Juliet's with Adam, and we all know Warnet is endgame, and so I'm like, well, clearly you guys aren't gonna die for each other, because Juliet is gonna bounce. So
I am confusion.
There's also a scene that I found really questionable from Warner toward the end of this book, which made me slightly uncomfortable, because I really like Warner as a character, and I really related to him in a lot of things he does, and his feelings. But there was a scene at the end, I feel like if you read this you kind of know it, which was really weird, and really, rapey, but, it was just not okay, which made me really uncomfortable, but alright. But, they kept tossing around the words I love you, and even, so I just started Fracture Me, which is Destroy Me, which is the novella between this book and Unravel Me, and it's from Warner's perspective of what happened in Shatter Me, or right after Shatter Me, and I'm mad, because he's I love Juliet, and I get him being she's the only person who's ever treated me this, so whatever. I get him liking her. I would understand that. I understand Adam and Warner liking Juliet. I understand Juliet liking Adam, whatever. But they shouldn't be in love with each other. Nobody in this book should be in love with anyone, because they barely know each other. They barely know each other. And a big point to my, okay, for example, Adam has a brother, and Juliet only finds out he has a brother, late on in this book, and she's like, oh, I didn't know you had a brother, which is exactly my point, that you barely know these people. Yeah, it just bothered me that, they barely know each other, and they're like, I love you so much, which I think the premature saying of I love you is one of the most annoying things to me. And when you read a couple, or you see a couple that clearly are in love, and you can feel that they're in love, and then they say I love you and you're like, oh great, that's so sweet. But then you see a couple that's like, you know, they can be a couple and I understand that they like each other and they're infatuated with each other, but they shouldn't be in love, and then they say I love you and they're like, I'm gonna die for you, blah, and it's so annoying and so cringy. That's what's going on in this book, because I really enjoyed it and I like the action stuff, and I like Juliet's progression as a character from being kind of like timid and like really beaten down by the world to being like a boss bitch. Like I loved that, but then it would just be like ruined by Adam or Juliet being like, I love you so much, I'd do anything for you, and it was really annoying. But characters I liked, Kenji's funny. I like Kenji. And James, Adam's brother, was so funny, and he was such a cute little boy. And Warner is like, I love Warner. Questionable actions were done, but I love him as a character, and I really related to him with all of his like trauma and psychological issues. I love him. He's very fun. And yeah, I cannot wait for Juliet to dump Adam. I need her to. Yeah, but I've heard that these books are really focused on romance, and I didn't realize that until I read it. And it's very focused on romance. So yeah, that was this book. I am not caught up on the Shatter Me read-along, but I am somewhere. At least I finished the first book. So great. I really love reading books from like 2012 that were like really popular. Like they're still popular, but like really popular back in the day. And I really like reading them to see like how I feel about them now and how very tropey they are and how similar all these books are, because Shadow and Bone and this book are very, very similar. So I see like, I can understand like if you liked this book back then, you'd pick up Shadow and Bone and love that as well, because they're very, very similar. But yeah, there's a lot of things in this that I tabbed and like wrote like, this reminds me of the Darkling and Alina, because it was like Warner and Juliet who are like the same. But like in Shadow and Bone, a Larkling is my ship, and I'm glad that Warnet in these books and in the series like our end game, because then I get to live out my Larkling dreams because a Larkling is not endgame. Spoilers, but like it's been years. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I did end up doing my makeup. Oops. I'll do it after. I'm about 20 pages into the first novella in this, because I'm only reading the first one. This blue tab shows where like the next one starts, which is between Unravel Me and Ignite Me. But yeah, I'm 20 pages into this, and I'm enjoying it enough. I like Warner, but I don't know if I like what we're reading about, because it's just his perspective and him being like, oh my god, what did I just do? Which I like the remorse. There's some remorse in there, but like, I don't know. I don't really care. I don't know if I want to read, I want to finish this, but I don't know if I want to read Unravel Me right away. Just because I feel like reading these two things, I think I have enough of them right now. I'm gonna do my makeup now, so bye. I have a package, and it's not book related, but it's booktube related. So basically, I'm excited. I film on my phone because we cheap. And it's just convenient. One day I want to get a camera, because I just love videography anyway. But I decided to buy a few things, just cheap little things for my filming to make it a little better. I got this tiny little ring light to use, you know, to make my lighting a little better. I got a tripod for my phone, just a small one. I think I might get a bigger one, but for now I just have this smaller one to make it easier to prop up my phone. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but this is really exciting to me. Yeah, so I'm gonna like put this together and show you, but I'm really excited because it should improve the filming quality and make it easier for me to film, because I usually, when I'm filming vlogs, the quality is kind of just really bad because I like to film in the depths of the night because that's when I'm awake. Other videos, I like having the lighting look nice. I'm also like a perfectionist, so when things don't look exactly how I want them to, it upsets me. But yeah, I thought this would be good, just kind of improve the quality a bit, so I got my little ring light. I'm so excited. You're probably not as excited, but I'm excited. I took a film class, and I really loved, like, you know, just learning about the general things in film. And this is so cool to me. Because usually I just prop up a bunch of books and then put something on top of them to prop up my phone, but now I've got this little tripod. I'm so sorry for boring you with this. But right here I've got my ring light and my tripod. And I'm super excited to use these and see how they work, you know? I know this clip must have been really boring for you because I'm a little bit of a nerd and this kind of stuff really interests me, but I'm gonna try it out. I'll be back. Okay, so this is what's up with my little ring light right now. It's really just highlighting the fact that my eyes are having issues right now, like they're watering and the skin around them are just like not okay. But other than that, I got my little tripod, my little ring light set up, and I love it. I'm really excited. You probably don't care still, but I'm excited because I don't know. I like it. This is a random clip about me getting camera equipment / phone equipment. So yeah. Hello, I haven't talked to you in a bit because I'm very, very busy and I haven't run anything, so oops. But today is my birthday eve. It's the 22nd of October and I turn 16 tomorrow on the 23rd. And I'm not excited, not because of my birthday. I've just been having a shitty week and I'm having a shitty day and I'm gonna have a shitty day tomorrow. I can just feel it. But that's beside the point, you know, like last day being 15, let's go. But I do something to like unbox, I guess, technically. If you don't know, Carry On, Wayward Son is the sequel to Carry On, and in promotion, or kind of like before the release of Wayward Son, the Rainbow Rowell was like, for free you can get a hardcover dust jacket of the new covers of Carry On, because, you know, when they change the covers, they only release them in paperback. And so, I got one of those covers, like dust jackets for Carry On when you buy, like, I'm gonna buy a hardback at some point of Carry On for the dust jacket, because I really like the new covers. And they match the series, so yeah, I'm gonna replace my copy at some point, but I got the dust jacket, so I want to open it and see it. I really like the Carry On cover. I'm a little lukewarm on the Wayward Son one. The art style is fine, because it's obviously the same art style, but like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna have to fold it on my own. You know what? I don't know how this folding is gonna go, but this is so pretty. I love it. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm gonna like fold it, but yeah, this obviously looks a lot better than the original cover with the Wayward Son, so I'm glad I got it. Don't know how I'm gonna, you know, fold that and make it look nice, but that's all I really have to say to you. That was my update. I don't know if I'm gonna end this vlog before my birthday. I have a lot of schoolwork to do. No reading's getting done, but I'll update you later if I decide to keep going with this vlog. You definitely can't see me at all, but I just went to Indigo. You can't even see the bag, so never mind. I was gonna show you the bag. I just walked with my dogs to Indigo, and I bought 2 books. I'm gonna show you them at home when you can actually see me. But just thought I'd update you, even though you can't see me at all. It's the day after my birthday. I'm officially 16. I don't know why I'm talking to you while you still can't see me. But I'm gonna go home and do a bit of like a book haul of things I haven't hauled in this vlog that I like received during this vlog, and then I'm probably gonna end this vlog. So I'll see you in a jump cut. Hey y'all, so now you can see me. It's not a pretty sight anyway, so I don't know, you weren't really missing out, but maybe you were. Anyway, hello. So it's the 24th of October, which means that my birthday, the 23rd, was yesterday, and I am officially 16. Woo! I want to talk briefly on this because, you know, I feel like in the book net community, from what I've seen, generally, people aren't high school age, or like, you know, like below 18 age, and typically we're in like university and beyond. And not to say like I do watch a lot of people who are in university and beyond age who are adults. But I just don't know. I feel like there's like not that many creators or like just like people on the book net, book Twitter, booktube, you know, who are not adults. And so, I don't know, I've met a lot of people through book Twitter especially that are like 15, 16 who are my age and I've had like conversations with. I just think it's really fun because, you know, I've been watching booktube for a hot second and I always felt like I really like booktube, but it'd be nice to see people who are my age, you know, talking about their reading life and just stuff in general. So yeah, I've made a lot of acquaintances and friends from, you know, the book net. And I just wanted to say that, like, if you are in high school age or whatever, tell me and, like, DM me on Twitter and we can talk, because I don't know, I just love talking to book nerds that are, like, around my age, like, in high school age, and who are creators as well, because I like to watch a lot of people who are my age, just, like, videos as well. But side note, that was just a whole side note. But I got a single book for my birthday, which I generally don't get books for my birthday, usually just, like, money to go and spend on books. But yeah, I got a book, and it was from my best friend Ava, and one of my favorite series, I don't know if it's like, it's like definitely one of my favorite series. I don't know if it is my favorite yet because the finale hasn't come out yet, but my friend got me The Wicked King by Holly Black in the Barnes & Noble edition. If you didn't know, I live in Canada, and so we don't have Barnes & Nobles, we have Indigo, and we can't get these pretty editions, and I think out of all the Barnes & Nobles editions, this is the prettiest one. Like, The Wicked King is the prettiest cover in the Cruel Prince series, don't at me, but the Barnes & Noble one is also just as stunning. And if you didn't know, this is the second book in the Folk of the Air series. The first book is The Cruel Prince. The third book is The Queen of Nothing, which is coming out in November on the 18th. And I am so ready. Like, Juden content, here we go. Oh, I'm scared, but I'm ready. But yeah, I love this book. This book destroyed me, and I just love it so much. And there are 2 deleted scenes in this book, and I'm so excited to read them. And I just, thank you so much, Ava. I love it. It's just so beautiful. I want to get the whole series in the Barnes & Nobles at some point, but, like, is that not stunning? It's beautiful, and I love it so much. But yeah. And then I bought 2 books just now that I went to Indigo to go get. I got The Grey Seer by Kim Liggett. I got this one because the premise is interesting, but 2, it's about, so basically, like, in this, I don't know if it's like, I think it might be this world, but like changed, I don't know. In whatever world this takes place in, when you're 16 as a girl, you get sent away for like your Grey Seer, because in this world, girls have the power to like lure grown men from their beds as like an aphrodisiac and like drive women mad with like jealousy or something like that. And like when they're 16, they have their Grey Seer. And I'm like, oh, I just turned 16, I'm luring the mans because I'm just so alluring. But no, I was just really interested. I thought it would be a weird read. It sounds really weird, so I'm excited to read it. Basically, like, people are trying to steal these girls and sell them on the black market because, you know, they've got this weird ability to lure the mans. So that was a shitty description. Search it up on Goodreads if you want a better one, but I was really interested in it. Also, it's really pretty, like, ooh. And it talks about 16-year-olds luring men, apparently, which is creepy. But go off, I guess. And then this book, okay, I'm not sure which one I want to start soon. I'm actually going to start a new vlog right after this because I want to end this one. I don't know how long this is going to be yet because my computer, we haven't picked up yet, so I don't know. But this book, so on Goodreads you can like send out like requests for books that are, like, you can write a little message and be like, can you request me books that are like this? And then your friends can request you books or like recommend you books. And I did one when I was reading Sadie, or right after I read Sadie, that was like, hey, I really like Sadie by Courtney Summers. Recommend me some books that are similar to this, please. And one of the recommendations was Hidden Pieces by Paula Stokes. And I was like, oh, I'm intrigued. She's kind of a big fella. And I'm really excited. Apparently it's like I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is a horror film. I haven't watched it, but I'm pretty sure. I know the premise of it. Basically, these people did this thing, and this person is murdering them and, like, knows what they did. That was a shitty description, but, like, I think you probably know. But I really like this quote I just saw in the inner flap. It's my inner pieces. I don't show those to hardly anyone, and I feel that. But basically it follows Embry, and she's got a bunch of secrets, and, like, about this event that happened at this inn, and everybody thinks she's a hero, and she's keeping her reputation really clean and pristine by just not telling them what's going on, but somebody knows, and they're trying to get back at her, and they keep, like, messing with her, and there's a murder, and something like that, and she, I don't know, she's dealing with that. It's like a small town mystery, I think, so I really want to start this soon, because, like, October's ending, and I haven't really gotten to read anything thrillery, because I've only read one book, Shatter Me. Ooh. But yeah, I'm really excited to read this. I'm probably going to start this in my next vlog, which will be starting now. But yeah, to wrap up this vlog, I read Shatter Me. It was decent. Coolio. I've been Bailey. Thank you so much for watching. I'm 16. Bye.